This is All of It on WNYC. I'm Allison Stewart. Prateek Kuhad is back with his third album called Full Moon Chamber. It was one of many suggested titles for the album, and it's based on a joke his friends made about how his mood shifts with the phases of the moon. According to the lunar calendar, we've got a full moon coming up this Friday, so who knows what we're going to hear today. Prateek Kuhad's career was launched in the indie music scene in India. His breakout hit Cold Mess helped him cement a fan base here, including former President Barack Obama. He was on his 2019 songs playlist. Here with me now in studio with his beautiful guitar is Prateek. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
What are you going to hear first? What's the first song you're going to play?
I'm going to play a song from the album called Under the Stars.
All right.
We've been on the road like waiting for some kind of a sign that shows the way. Something in the water makes me want her. I might have something to say. It's just the right kind of night that we're falling into, losing all sense of time. I don't mind, we're making love like no one can hear us under the stars. I'm moving blindly, but our hearts will light up the dark. The Milky Way will keep our secret safe in its heart. We're making love like no one can hear us under the stars. Needed a break, and now we escape down into the wild and red in the face. The sun of the morning slowly fades into the lights of outer space. It's just the right kind of night that we're falling into, losing all sense of time. I don't mind, we're making love like no one can hear us under the stars. Moving blindly, but our hearts will light up the dark. The Milky Way will keep our secrets safe in its heart. We're making love like no one can hear us under the stars. Like no one can hear us under the stars. Like no one can hear us under the stars. Like no one can hear us under the stars. Like no one can hear us under the stars. We're making love like no one can hear us under the stars. Moving blindly, but our hearts will light up the dark.
That was beautiful. Under the Stars by Prateek Kuhad. His latest album is called Full Moon Chamber. Let's start with the title.
You already kind of gave the story away a little bit.
You did. But do you agree with your friends that your mood changes with the cycle of the moon?
Yeah, well, I did start noticing a little bit of that myself, and it happens sometimes for sure. And then basically somebody said that like you should get your own full moon chamber to sit inside in whenever there's a full moon. So that phrase kind of stuck with me. For me, it's more about like the chamber part of it is kind of like we have all these thoughts in our head, and it sometimes becomes a bit of a echo chamber. You know, you just have all this inner kind of like noise
Sure.
that's just bothering
Chatter.
you. This chatter, exactly. And for me, it just kind of goes out of proportion during the full moons. So this album is that. It is a lot of my inner thoughts, and for me channelizing those thoughts ends up being a lot of songwriting, actually. So that's what my songs end up being, really. It is just a lot of my inner monologue kind of finding its way into song.
You know, I read that there were something like 50 different titles you had for your album. When you think of an album title, what does it need to do? How did you find the right one?
It's been kind of different every time. I usually always have a list, which is, a short list of sorts, trying to figure out which one. And it's just phrases that pop up in my head that have to do with it, what I'm going through at the time. Sometimes it's lyrics from the albums that I really like. Sometimes it's just a phrase that I really like. So it really depends. Like, for example, the album before this that I put out was called The Way That Lovers Do. And it's a line that I almost kind of didn't notice. I mean, you write a lot of songs, you forget all the words in some sense. You don't, not every one of them is front and center for you, So it was from a song called CO2. There's a line which goes like, the way that maybe it's the way that lovers do. And that kind of stuck out to me as kind of like, in a nutshell, explaining the album. And in this case, I had a list and there was a bunch of other stuff on it I didn't like. Nothing was really sticking. And then, I heard this phrase from somebody and I was like, okay, that's perfect, actually.
What was the runner-up to Full Moon Chamber for the title of the album?
There was a few other titles. There was one called Someone Like Sunlight, which
Ooh,
is very
that's nice.
different from this. And what else was there? That's the one. I think that was the closest one. There was a bunch of others which didn't really like.
You'll have more albums.
Yeah,
you can name it called that. The
yeah,
next one
yeah,
that.
yeah. I like that one too, though.
We're talking with singer-songwriter Prateek Kuhad. His latest album is titled Full Moon Chamber. The album starts off with a sort of a voice note introduction. The title is called Poetic Concept. Let's listen to a little bit and we can talk about it on the other side.
We love planets, we love the sky. It's all part of our life. It's all part of our story. It's fine. The confusion, the whatever disillusionment is gonna go away. It's gonna move into another area of our lives, and hopefully that means we'll have this like clarity and like new vision.
So it's attributed to a woman named Camille Beinhorn.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend, Camille.
I was about to say, and then there's a song called Oh Camille.
Yeah.
So tell us about Camille.
I mean, we met in Los Angeles a few years ago, and I'd actually written about half the album already by then, but a lot of the stuff I wrote after meeting her, that ended up on the album, is about her. Obviously, O Camille is about her, and actually, O Camille is kind of like about me more than her, but kind of through knowing her, through her world, just things you almost discover about yourself through your partner sometimes,
Yeah.
And this voice note actually, I'd made most of the whole album, and it was actually going to be only 11 tracks, and then I wanted to just add a couple of interesting interludes and stuff in it. So I started going through all our messages, and there were a lot of like voice notes, just stuff she said to me, stuff I said to her, and this was one of them. This is actually two of them, and I kind of like put them together, and it just works weirdly as a really nice intro to the album. It ends with the phrase, her saying, it's a poetic concept, and that's why it's called that.
When you think about the arc of the album, when you put it together, what does it convey from beginning to end, with Camille's voice on the beginning and the end?
It's like I said, I was already I'd already written a bunch of songs
Yeah.
before meeting her, and after meeting her, my life kind of changed obviously a lot, and there was a certain harmony that she brought into my life, and the album kind of shows that arc. The first half is a little bit unsettled, unsure, and the second half is just more kind of at peace.
Sort of calm.
Yeah.
You sort of know who you are a little bit.
Yeah.
The second
Lyrically,
half?
at least. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Lyrically,
Yeah.
were they easier? Were the lyrics easier to write in the second half, or did they come more natural? Or
Not like that. I for me, it's not like anything was harder or easier to write. It's just the lyrical content of it is more positive.
oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You can hear the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for example, If I Cannot Be Yours is like the second or the third track on the album, and that's a very unsure, almost an identity crisis.
Yeah.
That's what it's kind of saying in that song. And then towards the second half, you have a song called You Make It Easy, which is, a lot more positive, and it is about the fact that she makes it easy.
We're talking to Prateek Kuhad. His latest album is titled Full Moon Chamber. Could we hear another song?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are we going to hear?
I guess we've been talking about Camille, so let me play the song called Oh Camille. Oh Camille, will you dance with me like there's no tomorrow? Can we fall into a kiss that never ends? Oh Camille, didn't you ever see? I don't know where I'm gonna be, but I'll come back to find you again. 27, I had a friend, told her I'm not doing well. She said one day you'll be alright. 29, I broke some rules and managed to find a kind of truth. It still stays with me inside. When I was 19, living on 7th Street, I wish you had found me. I wish you had found me. Oh Camille, can I fly with you amongst these stars when I'm with you? I like myself a little more each day. Oh Camille, didn't you ever see? I don't know where I'm gonna be. I wish that I had something else to say. Fireworks, the night aside, watching movies every night, left some traces so unsaid. And then I found a deeper truth, that nothing lasts but nothing's new. Now I think I need some rest. In the summer, it was over. Then October, we got closer. Oh Camille, I can't see far enough, and now I find it hard to love. My broken heart, it doesn't want to mend. Oh Camille, it seems I cannot see. Someday they'll be inside of me, but till then can our eyes just meet instead? Oh Camille, oh Camille, oh Camille, will you dance with me like there's no tomorrow? Can we fall into a kiss that never ends? Oh Camille, oh Camille.
That was Prateek Kuhad. His album is titled Full Moon Chamber. That was his song, Oh Camille. So you wrote this between New York City and LA. You spent time in India when you were a child. You also went to college in New York.
Yeah.
How has the meaning of home changed for you?
I really don't know anymore, to be honest. I feel like at home at a few different places now. Me and Camille have a home in LA where we spend about half the year. the other half, I'm in India a lot, in New Delhi and in Jaipur. I grew up in Jaipur, which is a city near New Delhi, and so I have a home there, which is my childhood home. But now I kind of also live out of Delhi, so that's another home, and then LA is another home now. So every time I go to any of these places, I feel like, okay, I definitely feel a sense of home. But yeah, I don't know.
What does it feel like when you're in New Delhi or Jaipur? Is there something different about you?
Not really, other than the fact that my whole family is there, and I have a lot of childhood friends in Jaipur. So I'm definitely a little different around them because, I just grew up with them. So I'm just a lot more, it definitely triggers a different part of me. A little bit, but not drastically. It's all the same. I travel a lot. A lot of it is touring, and just over the years, I've been hopping around so much that it's just part of it now. It's kind of part of my lifestyle.
What would one of your friends, when you were a little kid, what story would they tell about you if I met them and we were having drinks at a bar?
You'd have to ask them.
There's some story they must tell about you.
I don't know. Nothing comes to mind. You'd have to ask them, to be honest.
Yeah, right. My guess is,
I can't give it away so easily.
My guest is singer-songwriter Prateek Kuhad. His latest album is titled Full Moon Chamber. Does your writing process change when you're in New York versus LA?
No, not really. I think anywhere I am actually doesn't change beyond a point. I think when I'm in LA or even India for that matter, whenever I am kind of settled, and I know I'm going to be in one place for a couple of months at least, it gets a bit more routine in a good way. Like I'm just at least trying to write every day. But when I'm traveling on the road, then it's pretty inconsistent. Then it's more like when I feel like it, anytime I usually have my guitar with me, so I'll just pick it up and start writing if I feel like it.
Do you write the melody first? Do you have the lyrics first? Which comes first?
Almost together usually. Usually it comes with like a certain line of lyric with a certain melody, which will be kind of, you could call it the hook, or the central idea usually comes in first, and then I build the song around it.
We're talking to Prateek Kuhad. His latest album is titled Full Moon Chamber. There's a song on here called Just Like a Movie. Were movies on your mind?
So this one I actually wrote in New York with writer, producer Greg Wattenberg, and we were doing a bunch of sessions, and the movie thing came right at the end. We wrote all the verses, and we were talking about like, this is actually before I met Camille, and it's weird. It's almost like a
BC before Camille.
Yeah, it's almost like I had foresight that I was going to meet somebody.
Oh, really?
And it was kind of like this, almost like manifesting it. It's a very fictional song. It's not about any person in particular. It's just this thing about meeting this person, and then this would happen in the relationship and all of that. And we, at the end of it, we came up on the line Just Like a Movie. Just kind of came up because when you say just like a movie, the end is where we start. Usually in a movie, there's a happy ending in a love story. And that's when actually life begins, was the idea, because everything leading up to that is just what happens. But afterward is when, everything starts.
Did that happen for you?
Kinda, I guess, yeah.
You're going to be in a movie yourself, your movie debut. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's still really early stages. We've been, I was introduced to Sanjay, who's, producing the movie, through a common friend, and he was really interested in making a movie, which is kind of like a musical, but in a more natural sort of way, in the sense that it is going to be a drama, and the songs are kind of interspersed really naturally in it. So they wanted a musician for it, and I guess Sanjay really liked my music and reached out, and I was like, for sure,
And you're playing a musician in the film?
Yeah, I'm playing a musician in the film.
And what's the name of the movie?
It's called Doobna, which means, it's a Hindi word, Doobna, which means drowning.
Ooh.
Yeah. it's kind of like a crime thriller, actually.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
When you think about, you're playing an indie musician in Delhi, and when you think about the indie scene in Delhi versus the indie scene over here in New York and LA, how do they compare?
Other than the obvious cultural differences between the countries, not a lot. I mean, it's still like very much musicians playing shows, writing their own music. It's being able to put your music online and like be on social media has really leveled the playing field for everybody. So anybody who is driven and wants to do it can go out there and put themselves out there. So it's pretty similar, I would say.
Aside from being a crime thriller, your movie.
In this movie, correct, yeah. And it's definitely, it's not really like that entirely. And there are pockets of there, like, I guess, darkness everywhere in the world. But, yeah, the movie's a movie.
We're going to hear one more song from your latest album, Full Moon Chamber. What are we going to hear, and tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, I'm going to play this song called Come Home to Me. All right. No one ever told me it was complicated. Maybe it was all related to something beautiful and blue. 500 from the pocket for some paper flowers. Will Beijing recall us like we used to do? You have everything but an alibi. Secrets falling from the sky. I got you tickets for something new. Don't you know me? Painting the sea as blue it can be. I love you so deeply. Feel from the sand the touch of your hands until you come home to me. Picking strawberries so sweet and sour in the golden hour, holding you safe in my arms, kissing every inch of you late at noon, laid back in the sun with you like we wanted from the start. You have all of me, did you want more? You're the only one that I adore. Don't say no when you wanted to stay with me. Painting the sea as blue it can be. I love you so deeply. Feel from the sand the touch of your hand until you come home to me. Have all of me, did you want more? You're the only one that I adore. Don't say no when you wanted to stay with me. Painting the sea as blue it can be. I love you so deeply.
That was Prateek Kuhad from his new album titled Full Moon Chamber. You're going to go out on the road?
Yes, in November in the United States, yeah, North America.
When you play, when you're out on the road, can you write at the same time, or are you just focusing on playing?
Sometimes, yeah, if I get time. Usually it's pretty day to day. you get into the city you're performing and you have the show the same evening. Sometimes I'm too tired to write. But if I get like a few days off, it's like I said, when I'm on the road, it's just more about when I feel like it. Sometimes I might be tired and just feel like writing. I mean, writing to me and playing the guitars, it's kind of like my off time, weirdly, and really like calms me down. And so I definitely do that on tour, but sometimes it can get too hectic to do it.
So it can be your downtime, but it's your day job too.
Yeah.
Or nighttime job, I should say.
Kind of like the perfect scenario, to be honest,
We've been talking to Prateek Kuhad. His latest album is titled Full Moon Chamber. Thank you for joining us and for bringing in your
absolutely.
guitar.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
There is more, all of it on the way. An hour of cooking. Stay with us.